Hello everybody, how are you doing? Welcome to my channel, Texas Gal Treasures. In today's video, we're going to be talking about things that sell on eBay. In particular, in this video, we're going to be talking about some of the items that come out from Yankee Candle, which are collectible. Ask me how I know. I personally love the Halloween items from Yankee Candle. And so I thought, since I just found this guy at Goodwill, I thought I would take a moment to share with you so you have got this on your radar when you're out there at garage sales, estate sales, and thrift stores. But before we get started talking about this handsome fella, go down there and hit the subscribe button and the little bell next to it so you're notified when I put out new videos. I make money to help support my family by flipping things from garage sales, estate sales, thrift stores, stuff like that on eBay, Etsy. And so yeah, I enjoy a lot coming on here and sharing with you guys the things that I'm thinking about, the things that I'm researching, the things that I'm finding, so that you can do this too, because if I can do it, anybody can do it. Okay, so, and I am live, so hello in the chat. Thank you for coming. And if you have any questions and things, I'm going to grab those at the end, so stay tuned, and I'll talk to the chat at the end. But I wanted to come on and say hey. Okay, so I was going to do just a straight haul today, but then I got to thinking about my Yankee Candle guy, and I don't think I've ever really talked about it before, probably because I keep them all. But I particularly like the Halloween line by Yankee Candle, and they put out new ones every year. So when you flip it over, it'll say, ooh, that's upside down. Let me flip it around for you. It won't say, but it will read Yankee Candle, and then there'll be a year. This one is from 2011 or 2011. Okay, so, and then this guy he's got a pumpkin head and he's pushing a raven or a crow bassinet or something like that. So, Jenny says, be careful in the hot weather. If you send a candle, it can melt. Yes, I'm going to be focusing mostly on the decor stuff. So this is stuff, because I don't really sell a lot of candles, even though there are candles that will sell because certain scents are become discontinued and all that. So I thought I would jump in and share with you guys about this line. Now, I didn't grab any from my personal collection, but I have some of the skeleton head ones, and the line is called the Boney Bunch. And I need you to hit the thumbs up because I said that with a straight face. Okay. Anyway, so this guy is from the Boney Bunch, and sometimes the ones that have the pumpkin head are called the pumpkin people. So making sure that you're able to describe them accurately is going to help, because when I searched this guy with pumpkin people, he's the only one that popped up. And then when I searched again with a couple other keywords, different ones popped up as well. So this guy is a pumpkin person, 2011. So let me flip over now. And I paid, oops, wrong one. I paid $2.99 for this guy. And I'm going to do my best to not say Boney Bunch too much, but I really want to. Okay, so here he is. This one is a sold listing. And let me get where I can share that with you. This one did sell for $44.99. Let me scroll back up. Yeah, this listing has ended. This one sold for $49.99 rather. So that makes it really hard for me because I really want to keep him, but I also want to keep $50. I do believe that Yankee Candle is an American company, Yannicka says. Now, here's the thing. This guy, his eye is a little bit, looks like some of the finish is worn off right around his eye, and that makes it a little easier for me to keep him. So, and think, oh, you know what? I probably won't get the $50 because his eye is a little messed up. But I wanted to share with you guys some other things from the pumpkin people and the Boney Bunch from Yankee Candle. So I'm going to show you a couple different things. One, I'm going to be sharing with you guys on eBay, and then you guys know I've always used Flipper Tools. Well, Flipper Tools has not been able to accommodate the best offer items sold but a lot of people have been pointing me towards the solds, including Flipper Tools site. And I've had so much fun playing with this, you guys. It's so cool. So I'm going to share with you guys about this site too, as far as like how to look things up. It's really, really cool. Okay, but first we'll go over here and we'll look at it the normal way. So, okay, we already looked at that. So here I decided, okay, I'm going to type in Yankee Candle Halloween Pumpkin People and check out solds. So there were no solds like exactly matching that. So if you do get one of the pumpkin people, why it didn't show up on this sold, but it did on the other one, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so throwing that word in there is going to help. Like here's this Yankee Candle Boney Bunch Flying Witch. I swear they're getting me on purpose. And then this green witch is something to definitely keep an eye out for. Basically, if you see Yankee Candle like ceramic Halloween stuff, it's worth picking up and looking up. So, oh, Joe, thank you. Joe says it's in Massachusetts. So, okay, there's that. And then I went over here and I also did a search for just straight Yankee Candle Halloween Boney Bunch without the pumpkin people keywords in there. And so on sold, you'll see there's 271 results. I have this sorted by ended recently. And this is where I was like, oh, I need to go find my find the best offer for this guy, for the ghoul bus. And I'll go over to the solds and show you in a second. So, I mean, as you can see, there are a few that do a little bit better than others. I personally have this wedding couple. I have a few of those, the bride and groom type ones, so those are fun. But that one apparently didn't sell for too much. Oh, I also have this sorted by buy it now as well, because I don't do auctions. So, just scrolling through, you can see that there are some that are definitely worth a pickup. I think they're worth more than this, but again, it's one of those things that it's not what you wish, Margaret, it's what it is. But the Halloween, like the haunted house, looks like it's doing pretty well. Some of the, it's what it's called, okay? Some of the Boney Bunch characters, it seems like maybe if they're solo, don't do quite as well as others. Pardon me. But the bride and groom seem to do okay. And some of the other ones, like the ones with the animals or ones that are a little more kitschy than others seem to do okay. Like here's a little dog in his bone. Yes, these are ceramic. This is like the tea light would go in this one. So there might be ones that are holders for bigger candles or that would frame around a candle. There might be some that are warmers where a light would go in and then there'd be a spot for the wax to melt for the aroma, like so. Okay, so darn it, I keep doing that. So let's jump back. So there's those, but I wanted to show you. Okay, so here's that ghoul bus, and I was like, okay, this is a sold. The best offer was taken. So this is where I came over to the solds, and I just entered in. This is different than on eBay on the Flipper tools. So you don't go in and type in the URL because it wasn't working. And I was like, what's going on? So I just went over here and grabbed the title and copied it, brought it back over to the solds and dropped it in here to search it. And then, let's see. Okay, so here, when it pops up, you can select if you want to do all the completeds or best match or solds only. So I did solds only. And it breaks it down. Oh, you have to come back and hit search again. Oops. Hang on. Let me try to scooch it so you can see all the stuff. Oh, it's going to hide part of the chat. Sorry, y'all. But it's pretty cool because it'll say, asking price. This is like the average. Sold price. Sell time, like how long it sat there before it sold. Sell-through rate. How many sellers? 3 different sellers. Okay. So, and then I guess these are the 3 different ones that sold. That's pretty cool. That's a really cool tool. It gives you all that info. I'm just getting into this. So if you are like, okay, Margaret, we already know, then that's that. Okay, so when I did all completed, it shows the unsold price and all of that stuff. Okay, so coming over here, I typed in my Yankee Candle Pumpkin People 2011, and that's where I found this guy. So he sold for $49.99. Now, just playing around with this on this end, hang on, I'm going to fix that because I want to be able to see the chat over here too. There we go. Okay, so I typed in my Yankee Candle Pumpkin People, and this just brought up a bunch of different ones. So Did I say put pumpkin people on that one? Yeah, I did. Pumpkin head. That's what it was. Because I was like, there's that guy again. But this one sold for $12.99. I don't know. So, but since I'm keeping him, it doesn't matter anyway. So anyway, it's pretty cool because you can scroll through and get a better idea of, okay, if I see one of these pumpkin head guys, then I can come in here and look. Oh, okay. Thanks, Carl. So anyway, what else was I going to share with you? The other thing, okay, so here I did Yankee Candle, just straight Yankee Candle Halloween. The other thing here is I sorted by sold, and then you can sort on this side by highest price plus shipping. And so this gave me a good idea for other things when I'm out to look for, ones that are a lot more desirable in this Yankee Candle line. And some of them that I'm seeing are like these cats. There's a couple with like a window scene where it's a cat or little trick-or-treaters. And then a mother and a baby in the carriage was another one. This witch, see, this is what I'm talking about with the warmer. Like the candle goes down here, and then the witch is holding this cauldron up here, where that's where the melted wax would go. So there's a few of those with the witch on her broom, and then like at the door. So these ones are pretty cool to look at, to pick up as well. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. So if you see any of these, this is what the Boney, they have these like skeleton faces. They're cute, I guess. I like them. So they have these skeleton faces or pumpkin faces. This haunted house one is pretty good too. I've seen a few of those that were up for sale in the bus. Do they call it a Boney bus? No, it's a ghoul bus. I'm like, what are they calling this thing? Okay, so I just wanted to put that on your radar. I haven't sold any of the candles yet, but I have a feeling if I saw them, I would probably pick them up. And then, I don't know, like, I guess I would have to figure out because they would melt. It's super hot. It's like 100 and something every day here. So, yeah. That is definitely something to keep on your radar. Let's see what else I pulled up over here. Yankee Candle Pumpkin People. That's that dude. And I was going to search Yankee Candle Boney Bunch just to see what else. On average, this is all completed. Average sold price $25.77. Sell-through rate. Average sell time 78 days. That's not too bad for me, I don't think. It's a couple months. So that's not too bad, I don't think. It depends on how fast you want to sell things. But I think they're pretty collectible. I know I collect them, I share them, or I don't share them, I keep them when I find them. But we'll talk another time about, because they have all different ones too. They have Christmas and things like that as well. So it's definitely, those are some lower end ones. Let's look highest price plus shipping. Search. Just for the Boney Bunch. How about it? Just for fun. Oh, here's a guy with his pumpkin cart. That's cute. Okay, cool. All right. But this is something I wanted to share with you guys today, even though my guy's going to just stay here with me, and he's going to go with my other Boney Bunch stuff. But let me look in the chat real fast and see if I missed anything. Because, and they're pretty expensive when you buy them new. I generally, because they put out so many, I generally will try to let myself buy one new one in the store, because you could just spend a mint on all of them. It's so expensive. So I try to pick out one. Okay, and I'll see about the sold price thing. Okay, anyway, I don't see any other questions or anything in the chat, but I wanted to let you guys know about that, because it's something to look out for, and as I say, it's always a good idea when you walk into a thrift store, estate sale, or whatever, when they have got stuff sorted out into different sections, just to have at least one thing that you can go to that section and say, okay, and then you can build from that. Okay, now I know two things, right? I know the Boney Bunch, and I know something else Halloween related, whatever. So anyway, but I mean, for example, the other day I did the one about life is good. I never look at the automotive stuff, but now it's like I can go look at the automotive stuff and say, okay, if I found a tire cover for like the back of a Jeep or whatnot that had life is good on it, I would know, okay, that's something I could take a look to pick up, right? So anyway, it's a good idea to have something everywhere when you go and scan through. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed. Alta, the research site was called The Solds. Let me flip it back over so you can see. Oh, yeah, here you can see it up here. thesolds.com. Pretty cool, huh? I think it's pretty cool. So I'll look at it a little bit more later, and I will talk to you guys. What I'm gonna have to do to check on the sold, because Carl was saying that sometimes the buy it now price isn't always accurate. And the way I can check that is by going and looking at something that I took a best offer on and seeing if it's giving, maybe it's not always accurate, but maybe, hopefully they're working on it. Let me go peek real fast while I've got you on the line. Why not? Okay, I'm looking at my orders and I'm looking, awaiting shipment, none. Ooh. Okay, which one did I take a best offer on? I think I took a best offer on this one. Pardon me while I grab something. Okay, so this ring, I need to put it in by the name. If you're hanging out okay, this isn't what I'm here for. I appreciate you being here. Okay, let me flip it back so you can see. So, let me scroll it back up, pop in. I'm hoping, especially if people are talking about it. So here's a ring that I sold. Oh, you're right. Yeah, because that's not what I sold it for. I sold it, I took a best offer on this ring of $49. As I'm showing you now, oops, I clicked on the wrong thing. Darn it. Ignore that. Anyway, so that did not show the correct price. Okay. I will talk to you guys on the next one, and have a great evening. Bye, everybody.